So, hi, it's Saturday. Just wanted to say thank you to all of you who came out to the picnic. So, we ended up quitting a bit early as a very dark, wicked rainstorm came our way. Although prior to that, we were having a ton of fun, and it was fun to watch everybody playing the games. And I even got myself a little glitter tattoo of an owl. It's upside down, you can't really see it. It was fun. And I also just want to, I'm going to keep it short and sweet today, but I want to just say that I have heard from many of you over the last couple of days, some private message, some direct, is about how sad it is that you're dealing with a lot of the same challenges in the form of a separation. People that are in relationship that are really struggling and finding some of what we're talking about, or I'm talking about, helpful, but feeling a bit dismayed and hopeless in your relationship. And I just want to say that, we as the collective are always looking to try and understand ourselves better, both as individuals and as a collective. And I do think one of our biggest challenges right now is that it's very difficult to have a long-term sustainable relationship. Back in the 50s and the 60s, you graduated, you went to school, or you chose a vocation, you got married, you had a family, and you walked that out to the end. And we have an over 50% divorce rate, and they say that number's dropping, but it's because people aren't committing. People aren't making a commitment to long-term relationships. And so I know the romance phase of a new relationship is exciting for all of us, and we all love to the part of romantic love. And the reality is that romantic love doesn't last, and that stage 2 of any relationship is power struggle, and how we do power struggle becomes very important in terms of whether or not we move to stabilization and on to agreement, and then into the co-creative part of relationships. So I do believe that it's time for us to take a look at our core values, and I say we, the collective, as to what is the purpose of an intimate relationship? What is the purpose of being with someone in a committed long-term capacity? When I was with Catherine and David the other night, one of the things David said, which really struck me as very profound, was that every time he and Catherine have met conflict, he sees conflict as an opportunity to get to know his partner better, to understand his wife at a deeper level, to be able to peel another layer of understanding who she is. And so instead of then opposing conflict or resisting conflict, it's an opportunity and an opportunity to foster and build intimacy. So I thought that was very powerful and word to the wise. So want to also then just say that I don't believe there are coincidences, and things happen as they're meant to. And so Dawn and Malcolm and Jack were at the picnic today, brought me some beautiful gifts, a beautiful wrap that she said, whenever you need a hug, you just wrap that around you. So I've had it wrapped around me a couple of times today. She gave me a book, a beautiful journal, that I am almost finished my other one, so perfect timing. But inside this book that she gave me, so it's called the Sophia Code, is that she put in a poem inside of it. And so she felt like it might be helpful with where I'm at, and I just thought it might be helpful to share. So I'm going to read it to you. Rae-ann Williamson, from a book called Enchanted Love, The Mystical Power of Intimate Relationships. So the miracle of love is expressed through other people. When a beloved is sent from God, and no one can tell if they are but the Spirit within you, then they do hold the key to your soul's liberation. God has given it to them. They contain in every touch and sigh the information you need, the miraculous elixir to alchemize your weakness and turn them into strengths, to dry your tears and turn them into genius, to release your chains and set you free to be your passionate self at last. Woe to the one who does not yet know enough to say a deep and robust yes to such love. To bow before its truth, to be humble before its power, to surrender to the gales of wind that storm through love-struck hearts. How tragic it is when we are too arrogant to defer to love, to put all small considerations aside and say, I'm going there. How stupid it is to say no to the power of God's loving choice for us. How sad it is to think so little of ourselves that we cannot believe that he or she who stands before us, sent by God, is an angel come to give us wings. We have so little awe these days before the mysteries of the universe. Yet if we are in the habit of denying God, then of course we deny his angels too, and they hold, like pietas, the bodies of our unchosen loves. Angels weep because their hearts are open, and I think God weeps as well to see such joy denied. And as you continue to pray for what you've already received and will one day realize that what you let fly by was a miracle intended to heal you. You might say so, but by then it will probably be too late. Angels do not light for long. They fly away when love denies them. They do not linger in the regions of earthly fear. Angels only come to pick up passengers. Everything else is so ultimately silly, and everything else is so sad. There's one more thing to know about the angel who came for you. The angel who came to fly you to paradise in reality had only one wing. She needed the angel in you to come forth to be to her what she is willing to be to you. Thus your need for your dance, your flight with each other. Together you would have one set of wings. Next time she comes, whoever she is, perhaps you will not deny her. Next time she comes, be humble before God. Next time she comes, admit your pain. Next time she comes, come forth yourself. Next time she comes, let go of your resistance. Next time she comes, be brave. So I say to you, those of you that are in relationship and that are struggling in your relationship, make the choice to do the work. Lean into the idea that your partner is there to help you grow and to understand yourself better, and in doing that, grow together as a couple. If you're single, hold space that there is a possibility that the angel that will help give you that second wing is coming, and that you need only get into the resonance and the vibration that will draw that divine and right perfect person towards you. And if you're like me and you're in limbo, keep working on the most powerful aspect of love, which is self-love, and building that sense of faith that you are exactly where you need to be, and that your first priority is to love yourself. So thank you for all of those of you that loved me today and filled me up with love today. It was really wonderful to be able to have everybody together. I hope that this has helped and made a difference, and I will see you soon.